All right, welcome everybody. How y'all doing tonight out there? It is, wow, Jesus Christ, is it Sunday? Holy cow, does that happen quick? I hate that, Always happens after a Saturday. Seriously. Unbelievable, right? I mean, wow. Let's take a look at this crazy price action, right? Some serious volatility going on here. I don't know, call it luck, call it skill, call it what you want, call it I got married and deserve some good karma or something like that. But wow, what's some amazing college right there. Listen, earlier I have to say I went into the chat and I was like, oh man, I'll show you in here, right? I'm like right here. So I was in a Litecoin short and I got stopped out of it and I was pissed because I was like, oh, this thing's gonna pump and I'm just so stupid. And I was like, you know what? Litecoin popped and then right after it, ETH popped. And I'm like, all right, son of a biscuit. I was so mad, right? I mean, here's my profits. This is my trade last night. Look, I was up 0.1, up 0.3 on ETH, sitting at even. Look, I got in at 36.23 on Bitcoin, and I was just chilling, and I was like, all right, this is great. And then freaking ETH popped, and I was pissed, right? And I also got in on link trade, so I'll go over that with everybody too. And link long, and then sure enough, there goes Bitcoin, Litecoin just goes freaking just crushes it out of the ballpark, stops out my trade. And I knew that Bitcoin was going to short, and right here I'm like, that's it. I'm closing my Bitcoin short, right? I was pissed. I was pissed. I was like, I'm closing my Bitcoin short, right? I said right here. I'm closing my Bitcoin short because I knew it was going to pop. I knew there was a pump coming, right? Because Litecoin just leads the way. And then sure enough, ETH popped after that. Litecoin popped again. And then I literally came back on. Look at this. This is 11:13. I get back on 11:40. And I'm like, because I said, fuck it, I'm going short again. Right? I just didn't like the daily close. I didn't like where the daily close was headed for us right there. And we're 4 hours into the daily close today. We've got a brand new 4-hour candle, and I was just really upset. And I said, I'm going back into this. I'm really frustrated with the price action, right? I don't like this doji setup. We're going to go over this in a second, right? And I think, we're kind of making a second candle right here to just close out that daily, right? Then I popped up this chart. I said, we all knew Litecoin had already popped, and people are like, how did you get this so damn right? How did you do this, right? And it was easy because Litecoin popped, then Ethereum popped. So I knew Bitcoin was going to pop. I just knew it was going to pump, right? And this would be a bearish wedge right here, right? So this came up. Absolutely. I mean, listen, give me a little bit of leeway there. I missed it by like $3 or $5 or whatever that is, but I missed it by $3 or something like that, $3 or $4. And then I knew it was going to just get rejected right back down hardcore. People accuse me of manipulating the market. It's not market manipulation, okay? Especially not when you're winning. Okay, let's just say that. So I was pissed, right? I was pissed, and sure enough, played out exactly like I'd expected. Right now, we're going to go over a bunch of the other indicators that I have showed up. So I listen. The issue is that right now we do have Litecoin leading the way again, right? Litecoin is clearly leading the way. All right, and as Litecoin is leading this charge down here, I am concerned because, like, take a look at these lower wicks right here. Like, stop. We have a lot of support right here. This is very significant that we've touched this 3 times in a row, right? Very significant that we've touched this now 3 times in a row. I want to see this go broken. So I am in a short, right? I'm still in a short right now, but I'm not loving. And this is how this is looking to me. It's all done on this chart. So if you look at this chart, this is really what I think needs to happen. For me to go bullish right here, for me to really say, okay, I'm going to be bullish on this, and I want to take this to the next level, 3, 4,000, get all the way up here, right? Where we have some really heavy resistance, 38, 30, 3,900, all the way up here. What I want to see happen, if this is really a bull run and the bottom is in, which I don't fucking believe, I do not believe at all, right? I do not believe at all that this is the bottom. I still believe we're going back down, right? And here's what I think. I think that we need to test and hold these lower areas. So you've got some very significant, it's easy to find, right? So see this little line right here. I know Crunch is confused because, you put more than one line in a chart and he doesn't know what to do with it, right? So it's okay. It's okay. You put one girl in bed with him, he gets all confused because he goes from 3 holes to 6 holes. I get it. It happens sometimes, buddy. It's okay. You just calm down. You look at all the holes. You pick the best one. You go with what you got, right? But it's okay because Vamp can work with many, many, many lines. Wink, wink, right? Skills. Just let's just chalk that up to skills, okay? So what I want to see play out here is I really want to see this hold. I want to see this level hold or this level hold, but this has to hold for me. Ideally, in this situation right here, what you want to see is the low retested again and then bounced off of, okay? You want to see the low retested again. And honestly, for me right now, what I see and what I'd like to see is just ranging, right? I'd like to see some ranging like this. Here you go, careful, like something like this, right? And if this is going to be bullish here, right, then it's great because that's fine. We're just going to come flying out of this like this, okay? We're just going to come flying out of this baby just like this right here. And you're going to break this new low. You're going to break this top line right here, this trend line. You're going to come up, you're going to smash into this trend line right here, and you're just going to break out. This would be the ideal situation for a true bullish break. Right now, we're just going up into too much oversold territories right here. We're just getting oversold on the medium time, and I'm talking the daily, the 12-hour, the 4-hour, the 6-hour. Those time frames, they're getting pretty high. And, you're seeing a lot of overbought action, and you're just seeing rejection, right? This is ideal. Now, if this area doesn't hold again after a couple days of ranging or even a week, then you're going to see a breakdown, right? You're going to see a simple breakdown. So what this is really the action that you'll need to see of ranging like this in order for us to prove that this is support down here, that this area was a secondary bottom and a support bottom for us, and that we're not going to come back over here and we're not going to retest these lows that we had over here, these 3,100 lows, right? If this is the bottom right here, that's great, but you got to show me by holding this. Now, this gets really complicated for the people in the cheap seats, okay? We have not made a higher high. We have not made a higher high out of this. Listen, this is not a higher high. We need to break this trend line. We need to break out over 37.74. Right? There it is. Boom. Let's drag this line over right there. See that right there? You need to break out over this line right here. Okay? Now, why do I say this line? Because I go off this double bottom right here. So what you did is you pop down, bottom, double bottom, or A and E, Adam and Eve bottom, right? And then we popped up out of it. But in order for this to be a proven and finished bottom, right, it's got to break out over this higher high, right? This previous high. We need to break this previous high. And I think it is possible. It's totally possible, but I think in order to do that, we still need to come down. I don't care if we bounce off 3,500, 34 and change, and then come back up. I think just a run up here again is going to complicate things, and we're just going to get rejected back down even harder to the bottom side, okay? There's some fishy stuff that was going on with a bunch of tether that was put into the market, and, I mean, I'm not really worried about that right now. What I'm more worried about is just simple retesting support to show that this is the support to give us that proof that we are going to bounce up out of here, okay? So with that, that's that simple. And now here's the thing, just so I don't keep the plebes confused, right? My weekly thunk, right? So, all right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this off because I don't want to, this is my chart I use for my short-term chart. So I don't want people to get too confused. All right. So we're going to pull that off, pull that off. That's gone. This is gone. That's gone. Now we just need to look and dial in. Ooh, shoot, I should have left that. Right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to dig in like this. Okay, so this is actually a good and a bad thing. This isn't a horrible, right? This isn't a horrible signal right here. But to me, this now becomes a bearish triangle. Right, this now becomes a bearish triangle right here. And now what you have to do is you got to break out the top side of this here, right? And if this were to become a bearish triangle, bounce around in here, we can't break out of this. If this were to become a bearish triangle, this would be very simple. In order for this to be a bearish triangle, you usually take the height of the triangle and you move it down. And you're going to be pretty close into here. I'm not saying you're going to get perfectly down to the heavy support area, but this does put us down into this range here. I'll do this just so you don't get confused. Right? That's your triangle. That's your triangle height. There would be your triangle run. So then what we'll do is we'll mark this as a triangle. Triangle target, right? So this would be my triangle target down here. And we'll at least go for this. This would be my triangle target right there. Okay, so we'll take that out, remove that, and we will... I would say if this tests off here, it'll test back into the channel. And then, so right now what I think you'll go up. Down, this thing might go like this. Back test up. Slide everything over. Okay, I'm going to get rid of this. And we're going to go like this. So this is kind of what I see happening. You're going to be banging around inside this triangle, this wedge right here. I think this is totally relevant, totally possible. And come over and break outside of this. Then we have our chance to, then you're going to get your bounce and whatever this goes. So we'll take our bounce to here. And then we'll clone this. And we'll take our bounce to here for the bullish run. Right? And or the rejection. And or you'll get a rejection here. And there we go. Okay. Yep. Give me 1 second, buddy. I'm on it. Thanks, Luck. Thanks for the chart. Let's see what Luck's got here. Nice. Good job, man. Really high, a little high for me. I do listen. If we can get back up there, that would create a new higher high for me. Then I would have to change up this, right? I think if you got all the way up here, if we ran all the way up here right now, I think that we would just be setting ourselves up for a really dramatic fall all the way back down. I would like to come. I know a lot of people are calling 4,300. I would like to come down, and then let's see if we can break over this first, right? That's my thunk. I just want to see if we can break over this first. I mean, this is substantial. This is really nice. I'm not going to doubt that this wasn't a nice bounce and a really nice rejection of price action. I mean, that was a really big price rejection. Jesus Christ, that was like hardcore run up. Couldn't hold it at all. Ran back down, and look at how small when you really look into this and you look at how little volume there was behind that pump, and then you saw just the absolute run back down, this serious dump back down into there. Whether that was bots or that was something, I'm not sure who did that, but that was a vicious, ugly run back down, right? So I want to see a break out of this triangle again for me to look for that. So I need to see a break out of this triangle here, which I'm just, sorry guys, I'm not seeing this. I want to go down before I go up, okay? So if you want to go up, and you want to really go up, then you want to go down first and confirm support. Right? And there we go. Oop. All right, there we go. Yeah, so I'd like to come down first, and then let's go long, right? Okay, I don't think this volatility is over. I think this whole area in here is just going to be an absolute shit show for all of us. It's going to be a really tough place to trade right here over the next short term. I really think this is going to be hardcore short term trading right here. All right. Going to my bigger chart, same thing. I still think we're going to come down. There's our heaviest support. We're just a little bit above it. We did find the 7 MA, right? So we are sitting on the 12-hour 7 MA as support right here, okay? And we're going to go over a couple other things. Give me a second, Anthony. Okay. We are on 12-hour 7 MA support. All right. Also, I want you to all take a look at this. This is a problem right here. Okay, so this is a problem. This, too, we have a daily bull cross in 24 hours. Right? We have a daily bull cross in 24 hours. So you literally need to set the clock right now, because in 24 hours, you're going to have a bull cross. This doesn't have an option, right? If we haven't broken below 35.21, so let's go back over here. Let's go back over to our chart. Okay. This is an issue, okay? If we haven't broken below this area in 24 hours, this is a time-sensitive thing, right? 24 hours to break lower than 35.22. You have a bull cross. 20 hours. 20 hours, sorry, 20 hours. So in 20 hours, you have a bull cross. It is right there. It's a little lower. We're just a little lower. Boy, how funny would that be? Next 24 hours, drop out down here, hit the bull cross, get pushed back up, then get socked back down, right? Okay. 20 hours. All right, so we got a bull cross in 20 hours. All right, let's move on. Okay, so we got that bull cross in 20 hours, and that is sitting at 35.24. Okay, let's take a look at how well that bull cross has worked out in the past, just to show you guys. Look, boom, there's a bull cross. Definitely got launched up. Take a look at another one. There it is again. Bull cross, boom, up, and nothing. Nope. Bull cross actually fell down into it. So this is where the bull cross was. The bull cross came down into it, then still continued to play up as a bullish maneuver. So yeah, the last one, this is a beauty. Bull cross and up. Bear cross came back down into it a little bit, but did play out still. And you do have a bull cross. So, all right, let's take a look at the, I want to just check on the 6 hour. Nothing. 4 hour, nothing. No, we've got a 2 trading below a 1, so that's not good. Nope. Nothing. Daily. And then that bull cross. Let me take a look at the daily volume. Nope, nope. Three-day, 2-day. Yeah, look at the support right here. 35.22 on the 3-day 7 MA. Just got a lot of support down here. Got a lot of support. And okay, so we just closed out our weekly. We got a brand new weekly candle. Let's take a look at this weekly candle. All right, so the volume was not significant for this. We are closer to a bear cross. So we are next week we'll touch. We're going to have a weekly bear cross touch on the 50 and the 100. Now this doesn't have a lot of power to it, so I don't think you have to get that worried about it, right? I wouldn't be that worried about this weekly bear cross that you have. So we can go back historically and we'll take a look at it. There's the last time it bull crossed. Actually, yes, this was a bull cross. That was a very significant bull cross. Here would be the bear cross of it. It really didn't affect the price action a lot back historically. So it did this. It's made a beautiful bull cross, but it didn't do really crap on the bear side, right? The market had pretty much flipped at that point. So if we get the same reaction, so we do have next week we have the 50 and 100. I'm just going to call it a bearish cross and touch. And it's just going to touch. It's not going to cross. So we do not have a legitimate cross here. We've talked about this on the monthly. There's the monthly. The monthly still has not crossed. Okay, so I'm still giving February a chance, right? I'm giving February a chance, right? Monthly still not crossed. Okay, I'm giving February a chance, but I'm not giving March a chance at all. Basically, March is fucked. And I'm going to continue to say that. March is fucked. Okay, look, bear cross. Okay, let's just very simple. If you don't believe me, you don't believe moving averages, okay, check it out. There it is now. Here it was last time, 2014. Look at this. Bear smacked the price. The price was bouncing. This is after Baby Bull Jesus. Baby Bull Jesus was found. That's it. The bear market was over. The bull market had started. And just got the snot slapped out of it real quick, right? Then we came up, and then, oh my God, look at the bullish cross, right? Look, boom, the bull cross hit. This is a 9. This is a 9. a TD9 on the monthly, people, on the freaking monthly, right? And look at that, right? It's funny how everybody, you know, it can go forever if it's bullish, but if it starts to bleed when it's bearish, everybody's going to be crying foul on this thing when this thing, look, we're on a 7, we're on a red 7. When this thing does hit a 9 and starts bleeding, people are going to start calling it's cheating and blah, blah, blah. But it was okay for the bulls to do it. But very significant how this impacted the market both ways. This slapped the price back down, and this was a 33% slap back, right? This slapped the price back right here, 33%. If you don't believe me, we can go down here and we can pull that. And I'm telling you, what do you think a 33% slap back would do? Oh, I'm sorry. It's a 41% slap back. That's 41% that the price was knocked back. 41% that the price was knocked back last time. All right, let's flip this. Don't want to confuse the plebes. Don't want to confuse my trolls. All right. Oh, there we go. Sorry, 30%. So it was 30%. A 30% drop. I thought it was 30. All right. 2014, we had a 30% dump on the monthly bear cross. So I will be playing this bearish. I'm going to be playing this bearish come up here in February. I mean, I don't have a choice. I hope all of you will also be playing this very safe, right, with me. But you guys need to be ready to play this very safe when we get up here to, right, I want to see, got to test this support right now. What do we say? Yep, so it's in our range. Perfect. Okay. We're going to move along pretty quickly here. Nothing. Nothing. Nope. Okay. All right, okay, so this is my MACD chart. This is my MACD with the RSI chart. Look, I have RSI as my source. You look back here, this was that bull bounce that we had. There's that bull bounce that we had. We have the same bull bounce right now, right? And we're going into these next two layers of resistance right here. So I'm going to actually pull this thing all the way across. I'm going to see where this lays out here historically. So we have two layers of resistance that are right above us on this, right? You can see this is where we fell out at 6,000. We've broken through that. We're heading into these first few layers of resistance. There's the top we had right there, bottom-ish area, top-ish area right there. So then this is the second layer. So we've got another layer of resistance right here. I'm going to be watching both these layers. Now remember, these indicators can move up while the price action is moving down. It is okay for that to happen. So people don't realize that, but your price action, the price can't, this indicator can be going up while the price is going down. I'll show you how that works. So, right, and down. All right, there you go. So here you see the price action is going up, and the price retraced right there. So this doesn't, just because it's going up, the price doesn't always have to go up with it, right? The price to action does not have to necessarily always go up with this. So just be careful when you're using some of these indicators. Up doesn't always mean it's going up. Okay, so we're just looking at that. I've already put that in the members area. Rejected, so we got rejected. We never broke over. Okay, so this area, this is my, this right here is my bubble chart. So this was a long trade line. We broke out of it. You then broke into a short trade line. Okay, so you rebroke this long and short. So we just broke into a short line. If we cross this line right here, let me go drag this baby up here. Come here. There we go. So there's the next long short trade line we got right there. Now this will be a support zone for the price action. So this would have been a very bullish break. If we break this, this is absolutely insanely bullish. And we were so close to breaking out of that, okay? So close. Okay, put that in the members area. Because you can just trade right off that chart right there. The BLX. We talked about this. Now this is interesting. The fuck is this? This is very interesting. This is really interesting right here. Give me a second. Okay, so on this chart, maybe it's written on this one. Got it. Okay, so take a look at this. So if you look over here, when you make a lower low, a lower high, and then a higher high, you usually get a pretty good dump. Right? And I've got to see, I got to look, see this. When was this? When is this? Right here. Okay. Okay, so look, when you okay. So let me explain how this works right here. Okay, so I'm going to line these up. There's one right there. I'm going to get rid of. Yep, we'll do this one right here. I'm going to put one right here. Oh, I can have one right there too. There's one right there. Put one right there. Make this one yellow. This one's going to be yellow. Yellow. Red. It's actually yellow. And this is red. Get rid of this. Okay. So, listen, every time these yellow lines strike, and I'll show you this, look right here. Oh, shit, yellow. Okay, so listen, especially when you break over this outside Bollinger Band right here, you see the blue outside Bollinger Band. So when you break out the outside of this Bollinger Band, first of all, you're playing into resistance. You're literally, once you break out of this Bollinger Band, this blue Bollinger Band on the top side, you're trading into resistance, and you can see that. You have here. This is a lower high, and this explains it to you. So when you make a double top, this is a signal for a dump. Also, you have the lower high, higher high, and versus the higher high, lower high. So when you get a lower high right here and a higher high, look, lower high, higher high, lower high, higher high, lower high. You could do it twice, lower high, higher high, and or you could expand this out, lower high, higher high, right? But when you get this one right here, lower high, higher high, higher high, lower high, right? Higher high, lower high, higher high, lower high. So you can see that the yellow boxes, when they line up, they're more bullish, right? This is bullish. You get another little pop, then you get a dump, right? So here, look, you got a pop, and this is a pop outside. You're outside of the Bollinger Band. Then you got another pop, right? And you're still not outside the Bollinger Band. Freak, this thing went up again. Unbelievable. Hell of a run. 10,000. That was a big run back then in the good old days of trading, right? Here, take a look. So here we broke lower high, right? You had a lower high, and then you had a almost a even, but you had a lower high, then an even, but then you had a higher high. You see how this worked out. This lower high is this was an even right here. And look, you broke even right there. This is a really weird one. This played out really weird. You mid, like this was a double top, double bottom, and you got a little bit of a pop, but it was still bullish, but then it dropped. Same thing, lower high, higher high, went bullish, and then this is like you topped again, and the price action died. You could see how this plays out. Now, very significant, we did a higher high with a lower high right here. So we actually put in a higher high with a lower high, and this usually is associated with a dump, right? This pattern is a dump pattern, right? So we're going to go over here, right? We're going to put those all right there. Now, very significant, this did get whacked off the 200 MA. That got whacked off the 200 MA. I'm going to see if this is getting cleaned off of anything. See, both these got cleaned off the 200 MA here. That one, and that one all got cleaned off the 200 MA. So did that one. All right? We did not get knocked off the 200 MA, but we're way outside the Bollinger Band right here. Let's see what else we could have hit. All right, so let me squeeze this up. It was a tiny one. So this was by far the smallest one we've seen of these, which I don't know how this is going to play out, but that's pretty crazy. Okay, that was very small how this one played out. Also, when these lines do, when the green indicator crosses the red indicator, it does give a bearish cross. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It does give a bearish cross. Significantly level-wise, no, not. I mean, I see a bunch of rejections from this area. Let's take a look at them. So we can just look right here. We can pretty much pull this all the way back to right there. So we're just gonna, let's make this smaller line. We'll change the color on it. Okay, we'll make it orange. All right, so I mean, we were rejected in that area there. This definitely topped it. Yeah, close-ish. That got rejected there. I mean, nothing really significant there for me. It's not enough. It's not like it hardcore died on the dime. We'll pull down into this chart a little bit more. Right, I still think, oh, yeah. This was my bearish crosses. Didn't happen. Gonna leave it there. I'm not moving it. We'll move this over. I haven't retraced far enough for that. We did hit the 50. Pretty much came up, pegged the 50 right there. Yeah, I'm not impressed. Yeah, I don't see any. I mean, I see the 100 right there. Let's see if we can bring the 100 up. We'll bring the 100 up real quick. I mean, the 100 has worked okay. 100 has worked okay. I don't want to get too excited about it. I don't, listen, I don't like the 100 compared to the 200. Like when you hit the 200, I like the 200 MA better for support and resistance. Right? I like the 200 MA way, way, way better. All right. So we're good there. There's our daily. So the daily is out of the Bollinger Bands. Here's my daily chart. Now I drew this back on here way back in December 9th, 2018. Look at, I got this squiggles, squiggles, squiggles. You know, my purple squiggle would have worked out perfect right there. It would have been squiggle, 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 fallout. Looks like the red squiggle is doing much better though, right? The red squiggle is working out much better. Let's see how well this red squiggle keeps playing out right here, right? This could have one more run back up. My squiggle is a little bit higher still. You see that trend line. And let's see how well my red squiggle plays out. But this is, look, you've got the dump. This always likes to do these double dumps right here before it takes a real dump. So this does have a chance to go back up, right? I'm not sold here, but I would like to see a small retrace before it does a pumpy pump back up. And you can see, look, here's the first little pop and then came down. Second one, right? Or you even here, this is outside the Bollinger Bands. Look, top, smash. This is all the way bearish, all the way down to here. This is still bearish, even though we've got a new high. The Bollinger Bands are still very tight. Bollinger Bands have not opened up. And look, we hit the bottom, bounced off the bottom, hooked at the top. Now we're trying to roll back over. This always wants to stay touching the yellow line in the middle, right? And I still think we're going down. I have nothing. I think a little bit more up. I think we go up a little bit more. You know, your 100 MA is up there. 4K. I don't think we're going to break 4K. Okay, look at my red squiggle. I swear to God, if this chart plays out, I will laugh my ass off. Right, I will laugh my LMFAO off, right? I still got a little time for this to play out, so let's see how well this chart does. Still on the bearish side right here, right? Now, could come down, do a little double toppy thing right here. Wouldn't be surprised. Let's watch. We're just, like I said, let's just let this thing play out. But that 12-hour was very bearish. This is my pattern back in 2014 I found. ABCDE, this wedge pattern, kind of wedging up, very similar. I want to see how well this thing plays out right here, okay? See the volume profile, still similar, right? Volume profile still looks very similar. See how well that plays out. I want to go find this other chart. Hold on a second. Where's that other chart at? My weekly go. There it is. So I want to, there's my 3-day. Okay, so the 3-day, we have not got a long call on or a short call. We got no long or short call. Resistance is up 37.75. And like I said, support's 35 and change. Nothing. That was a good candle, still bearish. And we never double touch that 200. Never touch the 200. Still mad for missing that. Okay. Still looks like a bear pennant to me. That looks like a bear pennant to me. Sometimes you just gotta step back. To see this monthly breakout hard. This still like a bear. Okay. All right, and let's zippity doo dah all the way back over. Okay, let's go. Oh, yep, sure enough, we're getting rejected right there. All right, so this has been rejected back here in the past. A little higher. There it is right there. This is still a bullish rejection. It's still a bullish rejection. I'm going to get all this off here. Take a look at this. So look at how all of these bounced right off this line right here. Boom, boom, boom. Right? Huge bounce right off that line. Absolutely perfect. Right? This is a little bearish bounce. Little bearish bounce. Little bearish bounce, bearish bounce, bullish bounce, and bullish bounce, right? We got two big bullish bounces all off of that same area. So that worked out. Look at that bubble chart worked. So this bottom area played out absolutely perfect, but I am going to remove all this right now. I don't need it anymore. This is no longer viable either. Go figure. All right, peoples. All right, so let's take a look. Right? There's weekly resistance. Wow. Okay, so we bounced off weekly support. And we just bounced right onto weekly resistance. Look at that. There's your support. There's your resistance. I mean, wow. Bang to bang, and just got rejected right off of that. Now, this is stronger than this. Right? This is weaker. Right? This should be stronger. This should be a stronger resistance right here. 1, 2, 3 serious touches to it right there. A wick to it. A wick to it. Can't see this. My dead kitty. No, my dead kitty didn't go up there. I'm leaving my dead kitty there. All right. All right, give me a moment. Next chart. There was that monthly resistance also. So that where was that? That's 36.52. It's right in here. All right, so this was our support for the chalk and money flow. Looks like we had a little bit of dip back down. Not much, not that bad. Nice run up on the 30-day, though. The 30-day had a gorgeous run up on money put back into the marketplace. Now, is this just money chilling on the sides? I don't know. Very interesting, though. I'm going to have to change this thing over to... I have it on Phoenix right there. There's Stamp. I got to do this. I got to come over here and do the same thing on my Stamp chart. We talked about this. Here was our short. And you got a double top here on the RSI with the higher high. And last time you did that, you got a pretty dramatic dropout. We just didn't have that dramatic dropout right there at all. Right? We just haven't had that much of a dramatic drop right here. I mean, this thing really has to just fall out of the freaking sky. But look at rejected, 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 rejected. Very significant as we go back down. RSI chart. Right, this is my strip down bubble chart. Very nice strip down bubble chart. ADX really hasn't moved. Right, nothing's changed on the ADX. Actually, we did go green on our histo. Blues on top, histo went green. Blues on top, histo went green. Very interesting. So look, here's our blue, and we have, this is our bear line. We have our histo right here. Our histo just switched green. Last time it did that, it was sideways movement. Okay, so now remember, you've got to get 2 tops, right? Now this is weird because it gave a little baby top. I don't think that one counts. See, you get 2 tops. This is a whole shitload of tops. But here's 2 tops. There's just the first one. Right? Now the last time, we're looking for the second top right now. We're looking for the second top. Now last time this puppy went green under here was right here. This is the last time this baby went green under here. Right here the histo was green under there. You see we got the green histo under there right now. And then here's where this happened, right here. Very interesting. Here also it happened, but just for a fraction of a second. Okay. Okay, so we're hunting for this second green top, but this is blue, green, histo. It equals sideways or small pump. So historically, this green with a small, this right here, oh man. And a little Oh, shit. That's weird. So take a look. Why is the weekly trying to roll back over? I mean, it's such a small move. It's like such a teeny tiny move. That's weird. Why is that trying to roll back over? We're getting really high over here. I mean, we've pretty much played this inverted head and shoulders out, right? So you have an inverted head and shoulders. This thing played out. I mean, literally, it's going to play out all the way back to the beginning there. Right? I don't know if I can do that. I don't like that. I like the way it's set up right now. I mean, you pretty much played this thing all the way, even farther than I would have expected this to play back. Like you're almost to the tippy top of this. Nothing. Ooh, shorts are... Longs are going back up. Nothing. Longs are going back up. Shorts are so low. Look at how low the shorts are. The longs are still high. So the shorts are the only one, they're just barely sitting in the oversold area. Well, that's fucking interesting. Wow. All right. So our Stoke rolled up. Our Stoke is rolled up. Our RSI is rolling back down. But check that out. We've gone for the first time bullish. Hey, Anthony. Oh, sorry, buddy. BTT. Yeah, let me take a look at BTT in a second. I'll get there. It's crazy we went down, but the histo went up. That's really weird. All right. No, there's no way we're going to go down. Binance had a malware issue. Submitters were effective for 30 minutes or so. Alright, let's peel into this chart. Nothing, it's the 2-day. Go back, there's our daily. Alright, let's scoot everybody along here. Wow. Look at how well this support played out. Support, support, support again, double bottom. Unbelievable. Is there a top side? I mean, we're at the top side right here. Like all those rejections all the way along there. Hmm. No, we've not. Nope. So we still have look at this. Look at the channel, the resistance line, the resistance area up here. You almost got a double top right there on the 12-hour, and just falling right back out, right? So this is falling right back out. Now, this is interesting because this is kind of bull flag-ish right here. Right? That's kind of bull flag-ish right here. A symmetrical triangle. For sure. Take a look at link. Still holding link. So I was looking for 50 on link right there. So where's my link? I actually took a long on link. It's somewhere in here. I took a freaking long. It's probably up on my BTC charts. So I did take a long on link. It's actually up in my BTC charts. And I should have taken profits at 50. My call was for 50. My target. Okay, here on BTC, so link over here on BTC, look, it came back retested. You had this, you had the wedge, broke out. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make this wedge just bigger, like this, right? And a break of this is going to be bearish. That's going to be not good, right? It's not going to be a good bearish move right there. That'll be a very bearish move to break out of this. It's gonna be shit. Like this thing is so close to just completely taking a shit right now. So I really need for this thing just to get some legs, go up one more time. Not feeling it though. Oh my God. XRP just taking a beating. That 3-day bear cross just kicked the living bejesus out of it. bear cross, still killing XRP. Ethereum. Right, Ethereum. This was my double top. So look, there was a double bottom right here, right? Now this made it a lot farther. I expected this to be my double top target right here because I was using this consolidation area. Boom, boom, boom. But honestly, I mean, looking at it, we made it that far, right? I mean, this thing, if this thing does turn around, this would be your second target. If this thing gets a bounce out of here, that would be your second target for a double top, which would be way up there. Now, coming over to take a look, you got the same thing. There's that bull cross, right? We're going to pull this off, pull this off. So I was looking for it to go long lower down here. That didn't work out. But what we're going to do is let's pull this back. You have a daily bull cross tomorrow. Now this will cross. Daily bull cross 7 and 30 in at the next close. Right, so you need the bulls have to hold 113. Right, need to hold 113. So the bulls need to hold 113 right there. Daily cross. All right, if the bulls can hold that, they'll get a bounce. All right, bulls have to hold this. And it's just time. Right now, this is basically a timed, it's a timed challenge right here. Okay? It's a time challenge. Litecoin. Top of the bear call over the resistance. I had this pulling back a while ago, but man, I'll tell you what. First of all, I'm going to take off this. That's off. There we go. I mean, I don't know. I don't know with Litecoin right now. I mean, we got a bear call on the 12-hour LTC BTC. Let me go over here to higher time frame. Man, I still, fuck. I hate this. I still want to see this thing retrace. There's nothing down here. All right, let's take a look at BTT. In a bullish channel, right? It's a bullish channel here. It kind of broke out there for a second, got rejected back in. Hasn't quite knocked the 618 yet. I mean, honestly, this is like A, B, C. This could be an A, B, C, D, E. This could be bearish. Like if this thing doesn't take off right here, this thing is just gonna, I don't know. I would not, I'm hesitant to call anything on this simply because CZ and Justin can just pump the living crap out of this thing, right? So it's trying to hold the 5-0. The longer it can hold this 5-0, the better, right? Look, you've tested it, bounced up, bounced off, bounced up, holding the 5-0. 5-0 worked as rejection as support. I mean, if it can hold this sideways pattern for a little more, it's got a chance, right? But it's inside this channel right now. And if you really count this channel out, this channel could be considered a bearish channel here because you're going to call that A, B, C, D, E. You're going to go like that. This could be a bearish channel. And the reason why I don't want it to break that is because look at, there's all your support right there. This is irrelevant. Fucking BNB. Look at this shit. Unbelievable. Right? Did I just get the right chart? Yep. Broke the 200 MA and just keeps going. Right? So I put that on there. I said weekly 200 and 30 MA. Right, looking for a small pullback, wait for this to break over, and then look to buy in. I did not buy in, but look at that. Now we are in a bleeding 9, so this is a bleeding 9 right here. Fuck, I mean, I don't know how high this thing could go. They were shilling it today. Look at this. This is unbelievable. Look at the volume on this thing. Look at the volume on this thing. Unbelievable. Wow. Look at that volume. CZ just keeps shilling this. Wow. Also, Binance is talking or testing leverage. I mean, it'll be a massive, massive game changer for them. Right, this would be a huge game changer for Binance. Binance, this bleeding green 9 on the daily. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the time frames. Just can't short this thing. Unbelievable. Seriously. I mean, that is great. This is what you want to see Bitcoin do. I'll tell you this is when you know you're in a bull market. This is daily volume right there. That's daily volume. This is what your volume should look like. You know, people want to know, when's the bull run? When's the bull run? When the volume looks like this for Bitcoin, this is when you know the bull run has started. Okay, it just hasn't started for everybody else yet. ICX did have a bunch of good news. Kind of pulled back a little bit, still bullish. Still bullish, still looking good. Looks like it's got a bull cross coming. Dow Jones doesn't start till tomorrow. And looks like a pretty ugly shooting star right there. Right? So I said it needed to get over these MAs. Right? This is your under the moving averages. This does not look good. This is not looking good right here. This looks like this is ready for a retrace. Right? This looks like it's ready for a retrace right here. This is not good. So let's put a little chatty thing in here. I think we get some retrace tomorrow. Lose a little bit. Get a little bit of a retrace tomorrow. Let's bring us down a little bit. Bulls did not close over the 30 MA, and also a shooting star doji that is bearish. For some pullback here. All right, that's it, everybody. I am done. I'm done. I'm going to go get some rest. My wife is in there watching some... watching... yeah. 20 hours. Got to break this baby in 20 hours. I'll make this nice and big and fat. All right, everybody. That's it. I'm out of here. Thank you all so much. I will catch you. Oh, shit. Shit. I wanted to look at the... let me do one more thing. I just want to do one more thing. One more little baby thing. Where's it at? Right here. I just want to see how that weekly candle closed. Not a bad close. I mean, it's not horrible. Volume sucked. We need to see some volume. All right, thank you, everybody. I am going to get out of here, and happy Sunday to everybody. Trade safely. I'm just going to leave this right here. And there we go.